I just spent 3/4 of today learning that there's still a lot more I need to learn about data packs. You're not doing it right unless you hate yourself along the way. But right now I'm in this new survival world. I'm not sure how long I'll keep it. This is more of a testing world for me learning data packs. I was just gathering resources, and while I was here I was experimenting with right-click detection and things like that. And I thought, what if I'd like to come back to here? What's an easy way for me to get back? And I thought, why not create an old favorite of mine? And it's a teleporter node. It's from a flower pot, or as I love to call it, a telepotter. Now, unfortunately, if there's only one of these pots in the world, you won't teleport. And you won't teleport if the pot is empty as well. You need 2 pots that are of the same flower kind. And right now I just only have 2 flowers, poppies and dandelions. This is not something that teleports you to the nearest entity. Like, obviously this is armor stands, and it will read for another armor stand, but what's special about this system is that it will actually teleport you to exact coordinates. So here I've got 2 flower pots currently in the world, and each of them have 3 dummy objectives, an X, a Y, and a Z coordinate. And whenever I step on one of these, it will actually teleport me to 0, 0, 0 in the world. Then it will give me the score that the flower pot has, and it will use a binary system to teleport me, 64, then 32, and 16, and so on until I get to the exact coordinate here. And it works all well and good except for one thing. I need a way to store all of that score. And I know that there is a complicated way of making arrays and something that I can store a lot of numbers and data in, and I really tried looking into it. I really did. And my puny little teeny tiny brain just can't quite grasp it yet. Not yet anyway. I'll give myself some time, but I'll probably need a lot of it. For now I am just teleporting to the nearest flower pot in the world. It has to be within loaded chunks, unfortunately, until I can get whatever array idea I have in my head working. I want to find a nicer place to set up a temporary housing where I can test out more functions, and so I'm moving some stuff, but I'm running out of inventory space, so I decided to throw together just a little hackneyed backpack setup here. This is just a minecart with a chest. I've given it a score. So this is technically multiplayer friendly. Even though I'm the only one on this world, I'm aiming to make as many of these commands as I can multiplayer friendly. I believe a very important part of the creative process is to have no idea what you're doing. Like, you have to have a little bit of an idea what you're doing. You kind of have to have your paints, you have to have your canvas, but anything after that, this is something I've been thinking a lot about when it comes to making stuff. At least with me, if I spend too long thinking about something, it's not gonna get done. But I still do need to plan things out. I still need to have an understanding of what I should do. So it's kind of a balance, a method and a madness. Am I to just spam things around without having any idea of what I'm doing? How much am I supposed to know what I'm doing here? And how do I know when I'm done? Is it something that ever gets done? Is it always an ongoing process? Is life just a constant, uncompleted painting that we are constantly adding layers and layers to? Now you might have noticed that I'm wearing some glass on my head and some white leather armor. Well, this is something I'm experimenting a little bit with. This was actually crafted from quartz. This is a standard custom crafting recipe, so put whatever you need in here. Now for something like the helmet, it's a bit interesting because you need to be able to take off the glass and get back the helmet. Put it on, take it off. Put it on, take it off. As far as what the quartz armor does, it's one of those things that I'm trying to not think too much about, but at the same time, I know it's going to be something I'll be spending a lot of time with. I've got an idea of what I want to do with it, and it fits along the lines of, you remember those old RPG plugins that some servers would have where you would get points for mining down trees and resources and punching grass? That was my favorite. I love just going through and really upping my herbologist skill by just going through a plains or savannah, just lawnmower activate, level 50 already. What I'm thinking is something that more of enhances an experience that you're already doing. So let's say you're wearing the quartz armor and you're in water, and if you spend a long time in water, like a really long time, completely submerged, you'll get buffs and relevant weaknesses that enhance your experience of being in the water. Same thing for something like being in a village or chopping down trees or going through mines, like going strip mining. I want small, nice little power-ups that you can have while you're doing it with buffs that you need to recover from after you're done doing the activity. I've been thinking a bit about balancing in Minecraft. Again, something like teleporting around, like with set home or flower pots, something like that seems a bit too overpowered, but it's something that I do want to include, but something that feels natural, something that you would expect to be in the game. I've got some ideas for it, but I'm just gonna let those ideas mature and grow inside my head as I learn the code a bit better. For now, I'm gonna take a very, very brief break from Minecraft to go to some other activities that I enjoy doing. I do want to draw a little bit. It's been about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks since I got to do a complete drawing, so that's something I want to explore again. I'd like to see how I can update what my skin looks like in a non-Minecraft style. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will join me throughout the rest of this series as I explore how I'm going to create this data pack. And again, thank you for being here. I love you so much. Have a good day. Bye.